What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of 360 Speed. Let's do this. Well, today we'll be checking on a certain topic that I wanted to, check out for a long time now because I've been wondering this question myself. So, the question is the CitiGolf / Mk1 Golf still cool? Well, first of all, before all of that, let me just get into some information. On the 1st of April, I will be attending a VW caddy run. Yeah, this is not the caddy van. This is the CitiGolf's brother, the pickup, or the caddy, or I don't know what they called it in the other countries, but yeah, in South Africa we call them the caddy, and then later on the caddy became a van, so I really don't know what the deal is with that. But anyway, guys, look forward to doing that, and then I'm gonna make an epic video of that. Yes, let's get to it. Well, why am I saying let's get to it so much? Anyway, so my question is the CitiGolf still cool? And why do people differentiate between it's a CitiGolf and a Mk1 Golf? Because they say that a Mk1 Golf is not a CitiGolf and a CitiGolf is not a Mk1. Well, according to my research, they still are being built, they still have been built on the same chassis, the same underpinnings, the same things inside, except for the updated versions. But still, they are interchangeable, so you can make a really old CitiGolf, a real Mk1 Golf into a newer version. So, what gives? Anyway, so here's a list of just a quick little history. Here in South Africa, intended the CitiGolf, the Golf, sorry, I'm really confused with the CitiGolf Mk1. Okay, I'm just gonna roll with Mk1 from now on. Mk1 Golf has been built from 1974 up in South Africa up to 2009. So what is the differences that we should look out for? Well, in 1974 the Golf was produced. It was made and showed at Geneva and all the car shows and everything what happened that time. So they were gonna launch the 1974 Golf, and that was the car that was initially gonna replace the well-known VW Beetle. Well, some of the people hate the Beetle. Why is that? Well, opinions. That's really all it is, opinions. So, anyway, so they started to change up what the lines is gonna be. It needs to be a boxy car, it needs to be funky, it needs to trend to a lot of people, it needs to be cheap, and it needs to be reliable, as well as has to be one of the most important things in a person's life, because you need to get from point A to point B, and having a car that works, well, that actually significantly changes everything. So how am I gonna explain this to you guys? In South Africa, the Mk1 Golf came to South Africa in 1978. It arrived in America in 1975, and with the arrival of the 1978 Golf, a few months later when it was launched in South Africa, we already seen the GTI version, which was absolutely epic. But there was one problem. We never got it in a two-door. If you wanted a two-door, you had to import it, which was expensive. It still is. But you did see them here and there. But the most specific brand, the most awesome, the car that went around with was the GTI, but you could see it in a four-door, which it was not a problem because, Golfs were coming in four doors all the time. So having a four-door fast car was really the baseline for people to see. Sorry, I'm looking at the camera because I'm seeing myself in the lens. It's really confusing me. Anyway, sorry. So guys, this is just me getting in touch with you, giving my opinion. So if you have a comment, please drop it down below. So I have done some research. You can do your research yourself to find out about the history of the Golf, how it came to where it went, and so on and so on. Now, according to rules and regulations about the emissions and other countries just being a little bit stricter on it, they discontinued the Golf. Now, in South Africa, they kept on making it because it was such a successful seller and we didn't have that strict rules to emissions. So it wasn't really a problem. So in 1974 up to I think if I'm correct, 1994 or 1978 to 1984 was the time where the GTI reigned king. Then the Golf 2 was on its way to come out. So how could they change this? Well, the GTI went away. I can't really tell you in what year it went. Some people will be able to tell me, so you can just let me know. And then the CTI came out. Now, what's the difference between the GTI and the CTI? Well, the G changed to a C. That's all I can tell you, because a GTI and a CTI had exactly the same look, the exact same engine, with the exact same interior. So you basically got a GTI with a CTI name. Well, I think it's changed because the Mark II GTI was on its way out, so it was coming and people needed to buy that instead of buying a Mark I. But that's not a problem. So anyway, as time progressed, VW SA started to churn out a lot of numbers of Golfs. So I have here with me a sheet of cars. As you can see, all the different well, models that was produced. So excuse me if I read from my phone, but this is way too much to remember. I mean, like, there's a crap load of cars. So in 2003, before the facelift, you got the 1.4 Chico, the 140i as we know it, or the 1.4i, which is the fuel injection motor, and a 1.4i.com, and a 1.6i and a 1.6i Life. Now they had different models with different power outputs and maybe a little bit different interior spec, but that's what they produced and that's what they served the customers. So in 2005 they did the facelift. This was the awesome part where they already had the double lights in front, but they changed the grille up, they changed the bumpers to be a little bit bigger. You already got the L shape in the rear quarter, the C pillar of the car, and they changed the rear lights with the rear bumper. So it was really nice. And then they changed the interior too to have what we know has come to a Millennium Dash. Now you can see a lot of YouTube videos on it as the Millennium Dash, how it looks like, but I'll show you sometime with my own car, because yes, I too drive a VW Mark I Golf. Yes, I know, it's a 2010 model. I'll get to it why it's a 2010, but you think they stopped making them in 2009, but it's really different. Let's just say it's a heritage model. So going on, in 2005, it was the change where they had to introduce a new model with the facelift. So you got them in a 1.4, still a carburetor motor, 1.4i and a 1.6i. Now the 1.4 was the City Rhythm. It was really not a nice Golf. It came out in crap colors, but you probably could have it in a nicer color, but yeah, most of them wear this weird green, which I don't like. And the Sonic too, it was crap. Anyway, so then you got the Velocities. That's where they came. And that's awesome Golfs. They had a very nice unique sound, dual exhaust pipe, and why would you not want a Velocity Golf? I mean, like, it's really cool. So moving on, 2006, they still had the 1.4 Chico, 1.4 Rhythm, 1.4i, the 1.4i Velocity, the 1.6i and the 1.6i Velocity. Then from 2008 right up to 2009, when they produced the last 1000, you got a lot more models, and I'm serious about this. This is a lot more models. So you got the 1.4 City Excite, the 1.4i Billabong, the 1.4i City Rocks, the 1.4i City Sport, which I drive, the 1.4i City Storm, the 1.4i GTS, which is really rare, the 1.4i Tina City, the Mark 1.6 the 1.6 Mark 1, the 1.6i City Rocks, and the 1.6i City Sport. you as well got the 1.4i and the 1.6i velocity. So I'll show you a picture of all the different Golfs so you can see, well, really compare them to each other, see the different looks that they got and everything. But it's really cool driving a Golf. I would say it's very, very, very nice because it's a very awesome car to learn how to drive in. Why do I say that? Well, they don't have power steering, they don't have ABS, they have an airbag. Mine has an airbag. In 2009 models got an airbag if you were lucky. Got aircon if you were lucky, if it was an option that was chosen. So what I'm coming down to in this video is asking you for your opinion. Is the CitiGolf and the /Mk1 Golf still cool? You see a lot of them roaming around. Some of them has been pulled through some people's arse, looks really terrible, and then you get the real passionate lovers about their Golfs. Now I've seen this real trend going around about people putting on stretch tires, 15-inch mags, and just rolling down, dropping the car. Some aspects I really don't like it because it just ruins the car, but sometimes it looks cool. Gotta give it to you, props to you who does that. Now my car personally has 15-inch mags already, but it's not on a stretch tire, it's normal everyday road condition driving. That's why I didn't modify my car so much. It has slight modifications and more modifications to come. So I want you people to become a part of my journey when I enjoy this car. And this is just to show you a young guy's life here in South Africa. Just the car culture that we have. Yes, we do have supercars, as I mentioned in the previous videos, but you don't see them all around. So this is what we are coming to. People with normal everyday today cars, making them look super awesome and super exciting. So I'm really excited to share this journey with you guys. So just stick around. If you like this video, just please give it a massive thumbs up. Drop a comment down below. I would sure like to know your thoughts on this. Is the CitiGolf cool? And then please go like my page on Facebook. It's JFD. Put a link in the description down below, as well as my Instagram page where I take photos of cars. Really, this is a year that I'm really gonna try to do and churn out more videos, more awesome car photos, and just make you part of the community. So please make sure you follow me and like this video, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Buckle up, keep it safe. Cheers for now.